been a rough day.
In a way, every day is a rough day.
Perhaps that realization will make things less rough.
Or perhaps it will make things more rough.
Ooh, now I'm intrigued. The end is near. 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 John A. Johnson, the end is near. The end is near. What on earth has gotten into you, clown man? Haven't you heard? The end is near. Are you getting the Meat Rangers confused with reality again? Nope, the end is nowhere near on the Meat Rangers, but in this reality, the end is near. Do you realize how ridiculous you look? Of course I do, John A. Johnson. I'm a clown. Looking ridiculous is what I do. Say, have you ever seen me do a handstand and juggle at the same time? Clown man, the point is that the end is not near. You're making a fool out of yourself. Now you're the one who looks ridiculous. Anyway, I'd better hurry. I want to get through my workday as fast as possible when the end is near. This is stupid even by his standards. And I'm afraid I'll be ending my reports early today. I rarely take time off, but even I can't resist taking time for myself when the end is near. Huh? Well, I'd better get to work. That was really weird, but I'm sure Plowman will forget about all of it by tonight. I might as well try to forget it too. After all, he's probably just playing a prank on me. It certainly wouldn't be the first time. Been pranked on A. Johnson. See, there's no real person called I am a goofball. Yeah, that probably would have been more convincing if I didn't already know your address, and if I actually delivered pizzas. Yep, I really should stop with this end is near nonsense.
The end is near, 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 the end is near.
What are you people shouting about? Have you heard?
The end is near.
Spread the word! Hopefully no one other than these lunatics is paying any attention to this. You've got to be kidding me.
It's the Bill and Linda Show.
It sure is, Bill, and the hottest topic of today, the end is near.
The end is in need, dear Linda. You know, I wish I heard about this earlier. I wouldn't have had such a late breakfast. Will I even be hungry enough to have a good dinner tonight before it's too late?
You're always hungry, Bill.
Hey, if you know that, why do you always tempt me with those baked goods you bring into work?
Anyway, the end is near.
Yep, you already said that, Linda.
Hey, those two are wrong about everything. If I panicked because of something Bill and Linda said, I'd be as dumb as, well, Bill and Linda. Whew, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm ready for work.
Good day, Johnson. Sorry I'm behind schedule. I've been kind of distracted, what with how the end is near.
What? Did you hear? The end is near.
Yep, the end is near. Now I don't have to stress so much about making dinner tonight.
Good day, Miller. For once, it's a relief to see you. Everyone else at this office won't shut up about how the end is near. Tell me about it. Sure, the end is near, but that's no excuse to slack off. Even if the end of existence itself were coming in an hour, that would still be no excuse not to work. You're distracting me from my work, Johnson. You better get back to your own work. Finally, some sanity. Plowman not coming today? Nah, they decided they didn't want to make us feel pressure to eat all that junky filling food. It wouldn't be fair for us to spend the rest of the day with stomach aches, not when the end is near. Should have known. Mr. Johnson, I'm closing the office early today. Since the end is near, I thought I'd give everyone some time to get ready if they wanted to. Well, much as I want to complain, I guess I can't complain about that. See you later, Mr. Worksworth. Excuse me, coolness.
The end is like near, Johnson dude.
Why do people keep saying that?
No idea, bro, but like everyone else is saying it, so I am too, you dig?
Okay, see you then.
Whatevs, bro. You really want to be away from the cool kids?
Yeah.
Dang, Johnson, you're like an even bigger loser than I thought. Hey, man, the end is like near, you know?
The end is near. The end is near.
The end is near. What can I do for you? It's good to see you here. We're really struggling with business now that the end is near. And all because the end is near.
Good to see you here. Sadly, our end is near books are already sold out. Can I interest you in anything else? The end is near.
The end is near.
The end is near. The end is near.
The end is near. The end is near.
What on earth is happening?
The end is near. 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 The end is near.
This can't possibly mean anything, can it?
near. The end is 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 near.
Ah! The end is near. The end is near. The end is near. Yeah, why do you keep saying that, Clownman? Heck, why does everyone keep saying that? I'm saying it because the end is near, Johnny Johnson. That can't possibly be true. Where do you hear that? I don't know. I want to say the newspaper. I've got to get to my newspapers. Dang it, why don't I have the most recent one? Hi, Johnny Johnson. Yeah! Oh, Clownman, you're lucky I have this newspaper with me. I've got to find that newspaper to see if it explains anything. Oh, right, I took the trash out today. To the trash! Afternoon, John. The garbage truck came right on time today. It's always nice when the town functions as intended. You know, I actually agree with you there. If only the people here could function as intended. Boy, is that the truth. The end is near. The end is near. Yeah, I got distracted. I need to get to the garbage dump to figure out what Clownman's talking about. Of all the neighborhoods to be stuck in. What? Why is this gate here?
We need to keep out burglars.
What kind of person steals from a dump?
You never know what types of figures might be lurking within the shadows of this town, and no one other than us sanitation personnel has the means to protect our residents' discarded goods from criminal threats.
Whatever. Can I really quickly look inside?
Sorry, but we're closing early today due to the phenomenon of the end being near. But this gate serves as a figurative reminder that this town's garbage will always be protected by this often forgotten organization. And come tomorrow, we'll be back monitoring the activities of our citizens' former possessions. As long as we're employed here, this dump shall forever be protected.
Good grief. I'm almost ready to hear the end is near again now. The end is near! The end is near! Yeah! Sorry, did I surprise you? There was a kid at a town cafe whose parents were throwing a surprise party today, and I guess I'm still in the spirit. I don't get it. How can you be laughing while also shouting about how the end is near? What's not to get? It makes sense to me. Here's something I don't get. This one joke I heard on TV a few days ago. Knock knock, who's there? Never mind. I don't know why I expected an actual answer from you. It's up to me to figure out why this town is going so crazy. The end is near. What does that mean? It means the end is near.
The end is near.
What do you mean by that?
No time to answer that. The end is near.
Maybe I can make out all that text. What the? No, there's a whole separate problem. The end is near. The end is near. You've made your point, Clownman. Ooh, it's almost dinner time. And, well, we better get where we need to be fast. Where exactly do we need to be? What do you mean, where exactly do we need to be? The end is near. I was expecting something a lot stupider. How about we just eat dinner and forget about the end being near nonsense, huh? Of course, Johnny Johnson. After all, the end is no longer near. The end's here as we speak. Huh? The end is here at long last. Clownman, everything's exactly the same as it always was. It won't be the same after we taste the delicious food. Now you're making even less sense. What does food have to do with the end? Why, the end is what's providing us with the upcoming delicious cuisine. What the heck do you mean? Wait, so all this time people were saying the end is near, all they were saying was that this restaurant was nearby? Of course, Johnny Johnson. They just opened today, and everyone's thrilled to finally be able to eat here. What else would they be saying? Seriously? They could have? Never mind. What would you like, sirs? I guess I'll have the spaghetti and meatballs and a water. I'll have a hamburger with cheesy fries and a cheeseburger with regular fries with diet nut or cola to drink. Will do, sirs. Another order for you, chef. Whatevs. It's relieving to enjoy a good meal after all the stress I went through today. Thank goodness the end of this day is getting nearer now. Yep, we might as well enjoy our food now for the impending collapse of eternity. Huh? Of course.